tejiendo sueños, donde el viento huele a caña y café.
La fruta fresca, sus montañas, el encanto de tus playas, veo mi gente crecer.
Aquí somos para ti, Honduras. Somos para ti, Honduras. Vida de colores. Los paisajes llenos de vida, vida de colores. Ese es mi país. Tus granjas azules, 5 estrellas dentro de una franja blanca de paz, de paz.
De alegría, de frescura y de bellos cielos.
Para ti, quiero contarte lo que siento yo por Honduras. Para ti,
Lo que yo siento por Honduras.
vida de colores.
Buenísimo. Y así se baila en mi país. Here we go, baby.
Honduras se crece, Honduras se alegra cuando vives mi país. Yo soy de Honduras.
Donde cada día conquisto mis sueños. Yo soy de Honduras, somos para ti.
Well, welcome to On the Scene with Patricia McDougal, celebrity photographer. And not my co-host is not here today, but we got some special guests. So before I even introduce, I just want to say that video you just saw was awesome. It is from Passport DC, which is getting ready to go live this week for real. The same time as my two co-hosts, I'm gonna call them here my co-hosts today, right? Because they're getting ready to tell us all about what they're gonna do this week, right?
Exactly.
Coming up. So let me just tell you who this one is. This is David. He's the Oliver. Oliver.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how they say it, baby.
Yes,
That's how they say it, baby.
yes.
Oh, no, he didn't? Oh, yes, he did, girl. Oh, yes.
He is
And
too
that
much.
boy right there.
He's an actor, television, I don't know, radio personalities, you name it. He got skills. He got talent. He is the man. That's all I'm going to say. He's for real. Oh, my God. And then we got over here, the Sherry. What did he say? Polite?
Yeah, Tia Cherie Polite.
Tia. Oh, yes, Tia. So you go by Tia, right?
Oh yes, I go definitely go by Tia.
Oh my goodness. And she is like high end. Fear is the little depth and brings the total
Thank you.
obligation. She is multi-talented. She wears many faces.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And you guys are going to get ready to see this, right?
When you see her stand up and that,
She's going to
Trust me.
She's gonna show you all of what she got
All
going
that.
Yeah,
on,
put
right?
this together just for you all.
Oh, she
Yeah.
looks super, super fabulous.
Thank you.
Oh my!
Look at the
so
lips. Look at the lips. She
look
got
at
you.
the lips. Look
Look
at
at
the
them.
lips. So we got some photos for you to show as well. So we're she's just getting started.
it ain't even started yet. We not even born. Duh. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. This is why Saturday Night 6 is important to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
This
We're
is
going to get
new.
there, but we're going to let you know why it's important, that you need to come see this.
This is a new Sunday night special.
Yes. This is going
No,
to
we
be it
gotta
right
go.
here.
The new Sunday afternoon special live.
The afternoon special.
The new on the scene, if you can dig is what it means.
You know what I'm saying?
Special and glowing highlights.
Oh my goodness, they're gonna just
Sparkling, baby.
add to this.
Sprinkling, baby. Jeans.
Oh my goodness, you
Julio.
are too much. We might have to skip
Julio.
right to them. I mean, I don't know if we could do that, but I know you showed the pictures right there. But can we just go? We're gonna go to the first pictures I said to follow the video we just showed, right? So can we show that one, which is for the Macy's. Yeah, and then we're going to come right back. We're going to tune right in because they live. And we're going to just keep it rolling. But this was, you know, you have Passport for DC. It's actually the same time as yours. You probably know it. But they start real early in the morning, go to Million. It's open house for all the embassies, right? And Jan DuPlain, she hosts the event. And she goes to the many different places. But anyway, so what I do is I follow along and I take some pictures for her as well. So we start out very early in the morning. So this is the first, or maybe one of them, because I'm sure they had more. The only one that I could have attended was actually Macy's. They opened their doors, and they actually had all the embassies come and set up. And so this was actually one of the special events they had. And they had food and drinks. You know how they have it, you know how they do it, right? They keep it real. And the performance you saw was from Honduras. And as you know, I'm from British Honduras, which is also known as Belize. So, I had to share that video, okay?
Okay, yeah, we didn't know that.
We got to bring it real into the studio, right, and keep it real.
Baby. International vibe in here for you Washingtonians and the people around the world.
Exactly.
Belize is in the house.
Belize is in the house, absolutely. So as you see the wonderful pictures, we had to show them. And so, being that we have so much going on this weekend coming up, I had to bring these guys up in here because, they're going to tell you about what goes on in the other side of town, which is absolutely in D.C. as well at the same time. But I think yours starts at 3, right?
Well, the parade starts at 3 and the festival starts at 12. So that's the
Oh,
thing about
my.
it. So it's
Wow.
an all-night experience. So no matter what time of day you get off work or anything else you want to do, we're wide open.
So we're going to go right over to what they're doing, right? They're actually called the Funk Parade.
Yeah.
So the pictures are from the Funk Parade. So I'm going to leave it to you guys to tell us what's going on with this, and you can see the photos.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's your man David the O. Oliver, and I'll be hosting at the main stage Saturday, May 6th for the DC Funk Parade. And we definitely need you to come on out because we got a wide variety of local DC artists such as Sun Ra Orchestra, Reese Renee, and my favorite, Dior Ashley Brown and the Dad Band. But also we got some dancers out there like Urban Artistry. And plus we're going to have this young lady to my immediate left doing her thing with the Costume Lounge. I'm going to let Tia drop in on that for a minute.
Right,
Well, Tia, show Tia's costume over here.
Yeah, we got to do that.
Yes, absolutely. Tia's in the house.
Now y'all got to really see the full spectrum of what this young lady do. You got to really see it.
Yeah, it's a full body because you only see from the waist up, and it's like more all the way down.
Yeah. But go ahead
You
and
have
flip
to
it to
set
him.
it up, right?
Yeah.
Show a little bit, Tia.
Well, do this. Tell them about the Costume Lounge. That's one of the activations we're going to have at the event.
Right. Well, the Costume Lounge is a place for anyone who loves costumes, be it you're a cosplayer or an amateur, or just someone who just, hey, I just see all these people in costume and I just want to come out and do what you all do. So we're going to have costume stations set up where we can help you build a costume.
Oh, my.
We're going to have face painting, get your faces painted up to look like different characters, and all of that. Once you're all in costume and your face is all nice and painted, we have a photo studio set up where you can come in. We have a professional photographer out there with us, and you can get your picture taken either with us or by yourself. You're feeling like, hey, I just want this picture by myself. You can do that, but if you see anyone else out there, because there'll be the costume corps, which will be me and 5 other cosplayers out there in costume, so you can get a picture with us, get in a picture by yourself, or whatever you want to do. Here's some of my costumes now on the screen.
Oh my goodness. Do you see these costumes? I mean, Tia, she's up in the house. She's representing and she got it going on. Now, I know, can they get one of those costumes made?
Oh,
seriously? Yes.
That's the whole point about the event.
Wow.
Coming to the activation stage.
Definitely.
Tia's in the house.
Definitely.
Tia's
You'll
in the-
learn about how to do that from the cosplayers that'll be there.
Right.
As you
know?
can see, we're going to show you the costumes on the screen, right? Because I know you guys can't see it, right? Unless you're watching the show, but you better tune in because I'm just giving you a little piece because David's up here talking all about what's going on, right,
But wait a
Dave?
minute, let's say this. This is
Hey.
the other bonus there. This is the most interactive parade / festival ever. How so? Because what Tia is also going to be having you guys do, we have the photographers there, but we also have videographers there to document you, as well as let you do your own testimonial to speak on your experience at the parade. And at each station, there's an artist or group that will allow you to jump into the performance. So you're not just going to be watching, you're going to be in it. And then, of course, the most important thing, when the parade itself starts at 3 p.m., this is where everybody gets to be in the parade itself, which is why it's the most interactive parade ever.
So you don't. Hey, we're gonna be up there in the house doing our
I'm just
thing. You know what I'm
saying.
saying? David got it going on.
Yeah.
What?
Now, here's the
And
magic.
tell us, the magic.
They got to look
right.
for me or Tia, and we're going to guide you down to where we're going to be at. And this parade starts at 3.
Okay.
It goes
Okay.
to 4 o'clock, and it starts at Howard Theater and goes down to the Lincoln Theater. The festival itself is all day, and it starts at 12 p.m. and goes to 7.
Okay.
And then at 7 o'clock, we have the indoor performances at many different venues along
my
the U Street
goodness,
corridor.
wow.
So you can't get lost. You start from 7th and U and go all the way down 13th and U. We got you every place you can think of. Rap, R&B, go-go, funk. This is all that junk. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh.
And including yours truly and us girl over here, we gonna make it happen.
It's
for
gonna
you.
be funky the entire day.
That's all we can say.
Now,
That's
now,
all we can say.
that must be you.
Yeah, now last year, I'm gonna tell you now, I led the festival. They said they had nobody to tell people to get involved. I said, well, look, who's your Santa Claus? They said, we ain't got nobody. I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you Michael Jackson. And it was right on time because I did a tribute to Michael Jackson and Prince that allowed the audience just to jam, and it was so good. We started off with 8 people.
Okay.
By the time we took off from Howard Theater, it got to 10th Street, we had 30, and next thing you know, by the time we got up to 13th and U, it was almost 75 people.
Wow.
It eclipsed the police that were behind us. Everybody said, forget it. It was just a jam, and people walking around saying it was the most fun they ever had because for years, we've been taught you can't go across that barrier.
That's
You have
right.
to sit and watch. No,
That's
when these
right.
guys created it, they're basically were super fans who said we love live music. We want to create a platform for DC artists.
Okay.
They also help them behind the scenes with their legal fees and everything.
Wow.
And so it was a great platform to say, now we got you behind the scenes, let's get you out to the community. And by doing that, it allowed everybody to get seen, and we're just volunteering what we do professionally
Okay.
as filmmakers
Yeah.
and actors, and say this is our way to get back to the community.
Wonderful.
We're
So-
creative people, so we kind of like, we are addicted to doing these things like
Yes.
this. We have to do it.
Yeah.
We'll just go stir crazy if we don't.
Oh, my
it's like,
goodness.
you know, like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, oh, we can perform? Oh, yeah, Jeff, how you doing? Yeah, hi, my name is Ricky. I love you guys. I'm sorry, we taking over the show.
Sunday Night Live.
Is it gonna show- is it-
No, he is.
Julio. Julio. It's okay.
Julio's in the house.
I don't know. He's all right. He's chilling. He's chilling. He's like, I'm here, man. I'm here.
So if we wanted to actually come on to the, be in the parade, we
Yes.
can do that, right?
Definitely.
Now you
It's
said, what do
interactive.
they have to do?
Nothing. The magical thing about this is they can go to www.funkparade.com.
Right.
And they also have an app.
Okay.
And the app is there for you all day long to guide you around different places and what to do.
Uh-huh.
And you go to different activation stations, like we have one for the kids.
Okay.
And Tia is incorporating the one for the adults and also. And then
Okay.
I'm going to be at the main stage introducing the live acts and stuff like that. So people got different things they want: face painting, dancing,
Oh, my
all
God.
forms of dance. 'Cause we have hip
Wow.
hop, we have tap, we have jazz, and it's just a wide variety. So all they need to do, show up the day of.
Wow.
Unlike most people, where you got to go through a year-long process. No, you come that day. You say, "Hey, I want to be a part of this." Go to that specific area.
And get dressed up.
And
So you
that's
got to
it.
get there. What time is a good time to get there? 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock is when everything's going to get started, and it's
Okay.
going to be going out throughout the day. And we're going to be set up at 1 o'clock inside Prince Hall on 1000 U Street in room
Okay.
413.
Okay.
So just come in
413.
there. We're going to get you in a costume. Say, hey, I just want to put a costume on. We're going to have different props there.
Wow.
Like, we'll measure you. We'll cut things up. Well, you'll come out looking like, wow, totally
Something.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be
That's one
something
thing.
else
That's
from the
one thing.
intergalactic funky.
That's one thing
Wow.
you're guaranteed. And then also we have an area where people can donate clothing
Okay.
as well as musical instruments for people.
Oh, my
'Cause
goodness.
That's another thing that we're trying to let people know. There's many different ways to contribute. And you can also be a volunteer. So if you can't make it like today, to
Right.
get on the website, come that day of. Again, we're not going to be your traditional people turning people away. We want people to come out anytime they're ready and just enjoy the show.
So all the shows after is free too. It's wide
Yes,
open.
wide
Like
open,
all the.
everything.
Can you name some of the restaurants that's participating? I know the Lincoln Theater probably.
Right
are
now
they?
we got Ben's Chili Bowl.
Ben's
They're
Chili
the
Bowl,
main-
yeah.
main
Oh,
one.
Ben Chili Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh
They're
my
the main ones. They support it every year,
goodness!
no doubt.
Wow.
Vita and her family always take care of us. And then you
Yes.
got Half Smoke.
Oh yes,
You know,
yes.
and then you got a
They're
couple
so
other
good.
ones that's around the corner because you got Ben's next door. Of course, they gonna jump in. So
That's
you got
right.
both versions of Ben's, you know. And then you got the couple of tea spots that's around the corner as well, the Ethiopian restaurants and a few other Latino restaurants that are going to be involved.
Okay.
And then we got our many different vendors.
Wow. Well, we got a video, right? I
Yeah,
saw
absolutely,
some
absolutely.
video. Let's show
Yeah.
that video.
And in this
Absolutely.
clip, you'll start seeing the stuff
A
where
little-
people have enjoying themselves.
Okay.
Tia down there doing her thing, and with her co-host, which is Wendell. We forgot Wendell. He's not
Yes,
here today.
Wendell
Oh
Smith.
my God. We
He's
missed the
Smoking
Wendell.
costuming.
The Beast. He's going to be dressed as the Beast.
Can make anything and everything.
I
If
mean-
you say you need a costume today, he may finish the entire thing in an hour.
You know what? The bonus is this here.
Email.
People don't know he made
Funk on the bottom.
my wizard outfit. Everybody like, who got that? I said he custom made it.
Oh, the one that you saw there?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
Tia and Wendell are great at making these outfits, and it's like, hey, why am I gonna go around the town? I'm gonna go right to the people.
Okay,
You know?
okay.
And I'm a big
okay.
dude. You guys can't tell it, but I'm huge.
Oh.
So if I stand up, I'm gonna eclipse the whole set, and she gonna be like, "Can you sit back down, sir? We don't need Shaq in the building, but I'm just trying to say." you know, we fit everybody. So, you know, everybody give somebody and bring somebody to the party. Party. Run that video there, sir. Let's see what they do.
You got that video? Here we gonna play. It's over. Hey, we having too much fun back here.
I know.
But we got
See, the behind the scenes is where y'all really need to be at. See, Julio is taking video and pictures. Julio, stop acting like you ain't here, man.
Come and say hello, honey. Come put your face up and say, you know who you are.
Your name already scrolled across when the video was playing.
You know, the music that you guys just heard, by the way, was produced by Kevin Wendell Jones. The gentleman's in the house. He's one of them ghost people you just don't know, but you hear him.
He's only spoken in whisper.
Can you feel his funky spirit through the music? Let me preach to you on a Sunday afternoon, people. Let me tell you about the www.funkparade.com is what we're talking about Saturday, May 6th. And we are here on Patricia McDougal's show called On the Scene.
On the Scene.
With Miss Tia Cherie Polite, a.k.a. Miss Teaser Player. And your boy David no, he didn't.
So we're gonna say, and you told them where to find you. So be there at what time?
Let's
you gotta
do it again.
say that.
Okay, the festival starts from 12 to 7, people. So you got all day long. If you got to go to work, you still come on out. The parade itself starts from 3 to 4. We start in front of the Howard Theater and we go to the Lincoln Theater. So if you want to be a part of it, please find Tia or myself in front of Howard Theater around 3 o'clock. We'll get you in line, and it's the funkiest thing in time, and you can just wear whatever you want. And if you got a little dance to you, a little boogie to shake your butt, we right there to let you do your strut. You understand? So once again, go to www.funkparade.com, and it's Saturday, May 6th. Enjoy yourself and come on down and feel us, because we're going to be feeling you.
Hey, we're going to play that video one more time.
One more
We don't
time.
want you to miss nothing.
Don't miss none of this.
It's
miss
going
it.
down.
It's hot.
Well, we want to thank you guys for joining us on the show. So we're going to just show that video, you guys.
Okay.
In the hat. welcome to On the Scene with Patricia McDougal, celebrity photographer, and my co-host, who has a special guest with him today. Mr. Tamron Medin from Little Ethiopia is in the house, co-host. And the special guest is?
Special guest is Miss Rohama Haile. She's the current the beauty queen of Ethiopia.
Yeah, she definitely is the beauty queen of Ethiopia, no doubt about it. She's Miss Ethiopia, USA. Wow.
This might be her fourth or fifth time she was on here, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She's been here before.
Yes, a couple times. Yeah.
We're so happy to have you here again
so
today.
Happy. Yeah, I love it.
She should have had her crown.
Yeah.
And I know you have a lot to talk about. And I know you mentioned you're going to talk about Pan-African Victory Celebration, I guess, against the two Fatals, attempts to colonize
Ethiopia for the second time by
Italy.
Italy.
Yes. Okay, but just before I go there, very quickly, if we can just show the pictures from the White House, because you know they had the White House correspondent dinner, and that's April. Everybody knows April, right? For real. And that's me, looking crazy, but it's so good. I was in the house.
How come you invite me? How come you
and we was
invite
at
me?
the MSNBC party celebration over there at the OAS. We stopped in there for a few minutes, right? So we were there, and as you could see, who was in the house? Baltimore, Mayor, everybody.
That's beautiful.
I ain't even going to mention names because I don't want to mess up the names. So I'm just going to tell you who was in the house. So if you don't know who was at the White House correspondent dinners, there you go. Let me tell it, right? We had ambassadors, we have dignitaries, we had people from the White House, from all the way down on Capitol Hill. We had former, White House employees there, even though they said they wasn't coming. I mean, this is from the Obama administration, right? We got to have some people there. We even had the president from National Press Club. So we were being represented, correspondent on TV. Hey, we was in the house. I mean, I stopped in, took a couple of pictures here and there. I mean, I know you recognize some of these folks. I mean, we just had our own party. I mean, I know the president wasn't there, but it was all good. We was in there walking around just parading, just being cute, doing our things. And then we left there right before the dinner started, and we went over to another celebration called the Buzz. I'm going to say the Buzz feed photo event. As you can see, these pictures were super fabulous, and we were in the house. And can we just show the BuzzFeed news photos as well? Ski Johnson was in the house. Doug was in the house. We was in there partying. They had open everything, open bar, open food. They kept bringing the food. Now, that place where we was when we had the Bud Feed, that's right there on the corner on 9th. 9th and U Street. You know that restaurant right there that has like on top, you know, you go upstairs.
Yeah, I think
you know
so.
which one is right on the corner, around the corner from your new restaurant, the Ethiopian restaurant. But anyway, we was in the house, and they kept bringing them sliders. It was so good. Oh, my goodness. I said I only wanted one, but I'm telling you right now, I am going back over there for the food because it was absolutely delicious.
It's Ethiopian food, right?
Oh, no, this is an
okay.
American.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was really, really nice. I just want to give a quick shout out. And then if we can just go really quickly, very fast to open house, and then also for concert for Cause real quick. I just want to show those pictures real quick because Medin has a lot to talk about, right? So if we can show those other pictures I mentioned just briefly. So right here, this is a concert for Cause. This was put on last Sunday. We were over there in Maryland just doing our thing. As you can see the photos. I'm not gonna mention the bands because I don't know them. So just wanted to give a shout out because they did a wonderful job. As you can see, they was up there partying. The music was alive. I posted some videos on Facebook. I mean, we were just doing our thing. Now, I forgot all about it, and then I remembered. And then I said, oh, my goodness, let me make my way over there. So I don't have a lot of footage, but we just have a few photos there that I'm showing you, as you can clearly see who was responsible for all these fabulous things. But anyway, just wanted to give a little shout out to all the people who came out to Concert for Cause. And Toyota was one of the sponsors. So they had food, wine, the whole 9 yards, and we were in the house representing. So if we can come from there and just show just a few pictures from the open house. We showed the pictures from the Macy's. But anyway, so this right here, Craig Dean, he had an open house, and the name of his open house was called Korenic, I think it is. It's a construction company, and they're doing a fabulous job. And we just had a little quick open house, and it was fabulous. They had lots and lots of food, and again, it was a party in there too because I mean, you know, they just didn't want to leave, right? They just went on and on and on, and so I want to give them a congratulations for doing a fabulous job. So we're gonna hand it over to Tamron.
Yep. Thank you so
He
much.
has a lot to talk about, so go ahead, take the mic.
Well, first and foremost, I'd like to welcome Miss Ethiopia USA 2016-2017. She did an amazing job. Do you have a picture of her I sent you where she had a green, yellow flag holding?
Yeah.
You see that one? Last year, she attended 3 major events that have impact on the black people of the world.
Okay.
The first one was she attended the Adwa Battle Celebration, where Ethiopia in 1896 successfully defeated the Italian military power and became, there she is.
That's beautiful.
Okay, on the top left, she was attending the Adwa Battle Celebration, where, you know, your friend, Dr. Frank Smith was one of the honorees that day. And on the second one, is she also attended for the Mayazia 27, which we are planning to celebrate a day before these young people gonna do their event. I think they're doing it on May 6th. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So ours is gonna be on May 5, starting from 5 p.m.
Wow.
And the picture below is the Queen is with the U.S. colored troops, and she was celebrating at the D.C. Emancipation Day. And the fourth picture you see are the U.S. colored colors. They are reenactors, by the way, are carrying the Ethiopian flag, green and yellow and red. The Ethiopians have a great history of helping Africa to maintain its independence. That is the only African nation that never was colonized with the grace of God. So every year, it is our 9th celebration. We celebrate those 2 important achievements by bringing people to place wreath in front of the African American Civil War Memorial, honoring African American patriots and Ethiopian patriots who fought for freedom in the American Civil War. In their case, in our case, the 2 battles. That's what we are celebrating. And we're very, very happy to see the Queen to come here, and that's what she did. She was very, very active. And I'll give her a few moments to speak about some of her programs. What happened about your 1500 program? What was it? Give us a little bit, I think, what you are doing on that one.
Sure. First, I'd like to thank people who helped me to accomplish my first project, the shoe project. We were successfully delivered the shoe. And thank you, everyone who helped us. And the 1500 backpack project is we are planning to send like 1500 backpack for the school that I attended. So
where is that? That's in Ethiopia?
1500? Wow.
yeah, Ethiopia, Jimma. I was
Jimma.
born in Jimma. Jimma is the origin of coffee. So I mean, there's the school, the elementary school. It really need a lot of support. So I started doing some of the jobs. So
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Wow. She's doing wonderful.
And by the way,
things.
how are your children in your hometown?
they're doing great.
They just love you, right? Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
I can't wait. I'm planning to go on
Okay.
August. In Ethiopia, school is open on September, so I will
Okay.
have 1 month to see everything,
Wow.
how they doing and how the schooling going, and I will figure out how we can help them together. So
How many children you have?
now I do have almost 100 children,
Okay.
and
Who's managing for you? Your mother, your sister?
You sponsor them? Is that what you're saying?
yes.
She has 100 children that she's sponsoring. Now, you know, everybody take note of this. If you want to support it, just ask her because she's going to tell you where to send some funds.
Yeah, wait, last year she sent a German from here, I remember. Is that Mark?
Mark,
You
yeah,
sent him
Mark
to go and
Oluka.
present the shoes for you, I remember.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
he
it's
went
very-
there. So
yeah,
we
yeah.
also had almost 200 children we feed for an Ethiopian Eastern.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
So
nice.
they were able to have the food. You know, as you know, it's Eastern is big event in Ethiopia. So they eat. You know, they celebrate. You know,
Right.
Eastern. So
Do they have special food that they have for you know, this for that time?
for Eastern, yeah,
Different than the
yeah.
regular?
Yeah, we start Eastern in Good Friday.
Uh-huh.
We have Gulban. You know Gulban,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, for-
I forget about it. I don't know.
You
do
don't
they
know
make,
about
do they make it here? No, they don't, I haven't seen. Do they make it here?
I haven't seen it here
Yeah.
so far, but I
Okay,
really miss
okay,
it. Yeah,
okay,
yeah. So Sunday is the last day the first day we start eating meat.
Okay. This
So,
Sunday?
No, Easter
Oh,
Sunday.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
it's
this
just-
time the Eastern and the Ethiopian Easter were at the same day, so.
I
so-
see. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay.
I like to thank people who helped me to feed 200 children this year. I mean,
Yes.
for Easter. Thank you. I mean, I don't want to say specifically because I don't have the list, but I thank everybody who helped me to feed those children.
Wow, that's so nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's amazing. And I believe you have some kind of event today. Can you tell us about the event you are attending today?
Yeah. So that's this is the shirt.
Oh my!
What's that?
Wow,
Yeah.
clean green.
Clean green.
Wow,
Ethiopian
Ethiopia for Silver Spring,
It
representing in the house.
Yeah.
Wow, I see that.
Okay, what time is this program?
time is
what time
that?
we will start
So
cleaning?
we're going to start now or almost.
Okay, a
like-
lot of nice sponsors there.
Yeah,
Wow,
including
I see.
AWC, your
Oh.
my organization.
Which one is it? Which one is it?
The middle.
In the
one
middle,
that-
yes, yes,
Yeah.
I see it. Very nice.
Yeah.
Look at that. My,
That's very
my.
good.
Okay.
And also Little Ethiopia.
Little
You can
Ethiopia's
see,
in
yeah.
there, but
Thank you.
they're little.
Yeah,
Ethiopia's in
no,
there.
it's not little. Little means different. A lot of people think little is small, but the
Right.
American, the English language has made little means replica
Right.
of what is in Ethiopia here. That's
I
what it means.
see, I see.
So that's like
Okay.
Little India, Little
I
Japanese. all
know,
of that.
I know.
That's
We
it.
got
That's
little
what it-
Belize up in the house, okay?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it
Maybe
is.
I'll start
Yeah.
that magazine.
Well, that's
Give me some ideas.
So that's amazing, and
So
it's great that you haven't been around for a while, so you have been very active.
yeah, the today event is really big because we are just contributing our part for America. I mean, Silver Spring is a place where most Ethiopians live, so we are trying to put
In Silver
things-
Springs, I thought it was on U Street.
No,
where that
it's-
big celebration is going to be next week.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean,
I mean, this Saturday.
Yes, yeah. Well,
What?
the other thing is like
They
Washington
called
D.C.
it, yes.
Washington D.C. is a sister city
Yeah.
of
Okay.
Addis.
Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
Okay.
And if you
It is.
remember, 2 years ago we had a big event where we had 47,000 students, public students, were able to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner Ethiopian food. It was a great celebration. That was on June 4. So we are
Okay.
trying to connect the relationship. That is one of the reasons we are having the celebration on Friday. All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
So
wonderful.
the
It's
program.
really good,
Could
I
you
mean,
could you
yeah.
give? There is a one video. The small. Would you play that one for us? One of them.
To a time when the emperor first became a symbol of his country and of all Africa. Only a veteran can now remember when the last and most brutal chapter of the European scramble for Africa began. 1935, Italy claimed Ethiopia and Mussolini's troops invaded.
Arriverà al benessere, alla potenza e alla gloria. Black men the bugle call, come all the drums are beating and the bugle call, come on, don't mind what Mussolini said, let us march in battle array, and take a gun in our hand and defend the Ethiopian war, declare.
At the League of Nations in Geneva, the emperor went to plead Ethiopia's just cause. The League, fearful of a shadow which would turn into the Second World War, did nothing. Shamefully, the great powers left Ethiopia to Mussolini and the emperor to lonely exile in England.
His Majesty Negus Haile Selassie, I call upon the first delegate of Ethiopia.
Nowhere, I think, was the emperor's tragedy felt more deeply than among the black people of the West, the slave descendants in North America and the Caribbean. Black consciousness had dawned in Jazz Age Harlem, and Africa fermented in the exiles' hearts. Many supported a black activist called Marcus Garvey, and when he demanded Africa for the Africans and repatriation to the homeland, they saw Ethiopia as a special symbol of the whole continent. Until now, it alone had not been seized by white Europeans. Such people volunteered to fight for Haile Selassie, although only a handful managed to go, or they organized to send relief.
Black Americans rallied towards the cause, and black Jamaicans likewise. And so the organization was formed in New York, 105th to 1 Lenox Avenue, New York, and as Ethiopian World Federation Incorporated. Those people gave up monies, medicine, clothes, and what have you, and sent into Haile Selassie.
A branch of the Ethiopian World Federation soon opened in Jamaica, where Garvey came from. But in this neglected corner of the British Empire, black frustration had a new twist. A few ex-followers of Garvey had begun to mix...
Yeah, here it is. Okay, that's a picture of the Queen. Here is the first celebration we had, 2011, where, and here are the African-American drummers playing for the occasion in 2011. This is about the victims spoke is about Graziani's massacre of 30,000 people in 3 days in 1937. This is a conference about that, I mean a panel discussion about that at an Ethiopian restaurant in Maryland. This is a statue built in Ethiopia for remembrance of the people who died. And this is a 2011 warriors. And then last year, I mean this year we had the curator of African American Civil War was placed wreath in front of the African American Civil War. And here Emperor Haile Selassie is speaking in front of the League of Nations. Oh, and then this is back again Rohama. So the event is on Friday, May 5 at 5 p.m. Wreath laying ceremony in front of the African American Civil War Memorial on Friday. For any information, check us on littleethiopia.org, www.littleethiopia.org. Any questions, please directly call me at 202-255-1400, 202-255-1400.
Oh, hey. All right. So that was wonderful. We want to thank you for sharing all that information. We want to thank you for coming on. Sure. That was a surprise.
That was a surprise.
That was a treat. So we want to thank all our special guests for joining us today. So tune in every Sunday at 2 o'clock. Patricia McDougall on the scene at Listen Vision. And we have a lot to talk about. So please, we appreciate you tuning in with my co-host, Tamarin. And every Sunday at 2 o'clock, Patricia McDougall on the scene. Celebrity photographer.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Patricia.
It was short and sweet.
Yeah.
It was short and sweet.